All right, so we go to peruse. We're a couple drinks deep from dinner.
I'm 4 drinks in.
What was the thing you were drinking? Vermouth?
Gin, Negroni.
A Negroni.
So good.
Negroni.
I want
making
one.
money.
What is this, a Trevor Wallace video?
I was trying.
Jack, 2 Negronis. Jack, 2 Negronis. We're in Amsterdam. Bro, I'm so
we're
tired.
We're not in America. I'm sick of it.
It's literally...
I'm sick of people thinking we're in America. We're not in America right now.
Who thinks we're in America?
People.
No.
I'm sick
also,
of it.
every house, there's a house behind us. If a house was painted all black, that means they had a plague back in the day. But dude, imagine back in the plague days, you could just pull up to your ex's house and be like, oh, we're done? Black house. Plague.
Yo, what happens when you're hooking up with your wife? Jack, I love that joke. What happens? What happens if you hook up with a girl and she gives you the plague? Like, is it like an STD?
No, it's not an STD, but you could get the plague just by trying to fuck someone in the room and the plague is in the room.
What do you mean? Like a ghost?
No, like
Well,
it's
didn't
just
like
like in
during
the
COVID,
air.
a lot of people just like fuck but not kiss? Like, wasn't that like a...
Yeah.
The CDC is like, y'all can still get it.
Yeah, CDC literally put up guidelines on how to have sex safely. They were like, try to have sex
Seriously?
in different rooms. Yeah.
Bro, the CDC is far from here. I mean, let's get back to the topic.
Yeah, let's get back to the topic that everyone was there about. Anyways.
First of all, dude, I don't even... Your experience? Your first experience?
Oh my... Are we getting into this?
What do we do?
I need 40 minutes.
What do we do?
All right.
What, is there anything else to recap? I
Blah,
smoked...
blah, there's bikes. Who cares? Listen. Listen.
There's bikes, there's water, and they love French fries out here.
I almost got hit by 16 bicycles already.
Good.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Get a car.
It's just got to be weird being like a family here with your kids, knowing what's around the corner. Oh, don't look over there, kids.
Yeah.
While the dad's like, hold up.
Yeah, I'm trying to release my kids.
Semen.
All right. So this is what happens. So we're walking around.
Yeah, so we're walking around. We're scoping the scene.
We're super nervous.
Making sure it's safe. Like, there's literally a boat full of kids. Why are you in Amsterdam?
Here's the thing. You know, I always talk big game on the podcast. Ooh, fuck, ooh. Oh, yeah, dominant. I was so nervous.
Of course.
I've never felt like that probably since like winter formal when I came in my pants. I was so nervous.
I've seen you guys interact with women before. You guys are both, confident, handsome men.
Let's
you
go.
guys were nervous.
Bro,
yesterday.
but that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like the way we said it yesterday is like it felt like we were both on a rock jump. It's like, dude, I'll go first. You got to go first. I'll go first. You like
Yeah.
we didn't know who.
We didn't know who. But you know who went first?
Hey!
All right. So someone went first. And then I was like, all right, listen. I can't just be a bitch. I got to jump in this fucking rock quarry too. So you pulled the trigger and I'm like, all right, my turn. But then I'm like, all right, if I'm going to do it, let me see if I can find the most beautiful woman that's around these parts.
For her personality.
Exactly. So I walk, and let me tell you something. Doesn't take me that long. It takes like 14 steps. Look to my right. One of the hottest, I'm not even gonna say woman, hottest person I've seen in my life.
Wow.
She was from, I don't know where she was from, but it was from a land where nothing but hot people say. She looked like, what's that Spice Girl lady that married that goddamn soccer player?
Yep.
What's her name? Ice Spice?
Beckham. Victoria Beckham?
Victoria Beckham.
Related to David Beckham because of marriage?
Yep. Victoria, whatever her name is. We know.
Victoria's Secret.
Nope. Victoria Beckham. But I'm talking about Victoria Beckham in like 2000. Same haircut. The dark hair with the swoop.
Yeah.
Dog, she was wearing all black lingerie.
Hey.
And I don't like ass, but this woman had a ass.
Let me
see it. Dude, it was insane. I'm fumbling because she was so freaking beautiful. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger, right? Open the door. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Open the door.
Nobody does, yeah.
Open the door.
I felt like it was trick-or-treating. She opens the door. I was like, trick-or-treat.
Yeah. I was like, this is the weirdest vending machine ever. Let me get Funyuns. So I knock on the door. She opens it. And then I go.
Also, they open the door the same way when somebody's selling a product at your door. Like, when somebody's trying to sell you
I feel like
shoe cleaner.
a fucking Mormon.
They crack the door open. They're like, what do you want? And you're like, What? Love and affection.
Yeah, I want more than that. So I open. Oh, she cracked the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a partial open.
Also, it's glass door. You see
We
me.
see. Yeah.
Anyways, crack the door, and I literally just go, how much? Literally, first words, how much?
Really?
Crazy.
I asked her what her zodiac sign was.
Really?
Throatius. Nah, she was a Capricorn.
I'm crying.
But
All right, so I go, how much? She goes, give me a comment. She didn't speak any English. No, she goes 100 euros, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What's that?
So, yeah.
Right?
Roughly about $100.
Roughly. And I'm like, cool. We did some research. Scientific.
Checks out.
We go, cool, $100 for the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Kit and caboodle. Let me get the kitten and the caboodle. What the fuck's a caboodle? Gabe, look it up. So I go in there. Card won't swipe. I don't know if you ever sat.
You use your credit card?
I'm dumb. I'm stupid.
There's 1,000,000% of camera in there that just zooms in on your card.
100%. So it won't swipe because the machine that she has isn't charged. Okay? So then.
Yeah, because nobody's dumb enough to use a fucking credit card.
100%. I will say though, my point is we were sitting in this like little vestibule. We weren't even in the room yet. We were sitting in the little vestibule trying to do the transaction. It was the weirdest thing.
Oh, yeah.
I've never met this woman. My heart rate was at 8 billion, right?
Yeah, of course.
Straight looking at her feet. She was so hot.
It's just coming from America, you're like, this would never happen. Then you're like, I'm in Amsterdam. It happens.
It happens. So nothing's working. We're having weird, like really weird side conversations, trying to make it work. She finally brings out another freaking machine, and it finally swipes. So my point is we were there for like maybe 6 minutes, having weird It was already the whole energy of the whole thing was so weird, right? So let me go in the back room, and I don't know what's happening. I go, and then she literally, I'm just standing there, and then she just goes, pull your cock out, and I'm like, I mean, take me to dinner. It was such like take my cock out, and I'm like, all right, and I start taking it out, and I go, do I take my clothes all the way off? She goes, no, just cock, and I'm like, all right. Then she tells me to sit down. Then she puts a brawny paper towel, cuts a hole in it.
Quicker picker upper.
Exactly. Then puts it.
Wait. You put a hole in it, or she put a hole in it?
She put a hole in it.
Oh, I thought it'd be so much funny if you just plastered it over your dick.
She put a hole in it.
A little drywall, yeah.
And then put it over my pee-pee, right?
Did she make a hole too big or too small?
No.
What did she use to make a hole with it?
Her finger?
Your dick's the size of a finger.
Yep. So she does that, puts it on, and then it looks like my dick has like just a handkerchief.
Well, so she does that, then condom, right?
Yeah, that then condom, and then I sit down finally, and then she puts the condom on,
Looks like
and
a
I'm
fisherman.
like 100%. So then I'm like, dog, I'm like 10% erect. Usually I got no problem, but this whole interaction is so weird.
Well, I think this whole interaction was probably weird for you because I feel like you're usually the guy that's like the dominant guy.
Correct.
And she's one like, sit down, pull your dick out.
Yeah, all of it.
Your dog's fat. Like she was hitting you with
all of it. She even knew. So I just didn't know if I could. It was like the whole thing was
right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just the whole thing's weird, right? So then she like puts a condom on, and then she starts jerking me off. But
do the motion,
dude. She's jerking me off like this. Like she's grabbing the head of my penis.
Salt Bae in your dick.
Like reverse Salt Bae in my dick. Literally. Like this. Like one of those arms that get.
Yeah, that's a lot of movement. Let's be real.
Here, like this. Like literally like 100% like that, right? Like if for the people listening, it looks like a think about like an arm. Think about like an arm at like a vending machine that has like stuffed animals. That little
but it looked like a jellyfish movement.
Yes,
I wasn't there. I did see the security footage.
You saw it,
but was this like a light kind of like a tickle? Or was she like pulling on it?
It was like medium. It didn't feel horrible. It didn't feel great, but it didn't feel bad. She was like, okay,
yeah, that's an interesting technique to lead with.
Right.
I'm not opening with that.
Opening with it, right? So then her phone's going off. She's looking at her phone.
IRS.
Like text, getting calls.
While jerking you off?
Swear to God.
Dude,
not focused on me.
It's so funny knowing who you are that she's doing this.
Furious. Not really focused. But in my head, I'm like, all right, man, like this is just what this is. There was just the most not connection possible. I'm not looking for like some really like romantic connection, but like, look at me. She wouldn't even look at me. And then My phone goes off. I look at my phone like an idiot. It's a fucking my family group text. I'm looking at a text from my mom.
You guys are both just scrolling like you're on the metro?
My phone was next to me up. So I just
you're getting family group chats?
Yeah, dog. It was the whole thing was so bad. And then she's like jerking me up, and I finally lean back. I'm like closing my eyes. I'm getting into it. I'm finally getting hard, right? Mm-hmm. And then she looks at me. She goes, okay, what do you want to do next? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm all flustered. And then she goes, well, do you want like a blowjob? And I go, yeah, okay. Sounds good. Sign me up.
With a to-go box.
I would like that.
Hey.
And then she goes, all right, it's going to be $100. And then
we all know how Michael feels about spending an extra $1.
And then yeah, exactly. And what I'm saying here is, I don't know if you guys remember, I'm already 100 down.
Yeah.
So what is $100 entry
with
fee?
Your credit card info?
Yes. Oh God. And then she does this. Then $100 more. And then I'm like, hold on. So, but I already paid you 100. She goes, yeah. And I go, what does that do for me? She goes, just me make you hard.
Oh,
for 100.
You're making it hard for free. It's called a window. Hey.
Are you kidding, dude? So I was just sitting there. I'm like, in my head, back of my head, I'm like, all right, man, I guess this is like literally how it works. So, and then she goes, and I go, are there any other options?
I suppose you're going to start calling your dad for financial advice.
Just start calling Merrill Lynch. I was furious. I'm not furious at this point, right? And then she goes, all right. I go,
how many minutes in is this?
About 8.
So,
right?
Yeah.
So we've been there for a little bit. And then she goes, you can fuck me. And I go, well, sign me up for that, I wish I had the air horn. Bow, 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 bow. And then I go, how much is that?
Well, did you fuck up? You shouldn't have, you know? You're like, oh, that just come with it?
Dude, nothing comes with this. Zero. Literally nothing.
Dude, she fucks like Spirit Airlines. Take a seat, $100. Peanuts, $80.
Napkins,
These
$6.
Nuts, $400.
Pissed, dude.
Spirit Airlines.
Furious. I'm not even at the most furious part.
Oh, dude,
and then
good.
No, and then she goes, okay, sex for what was it?
I think you told us it was
300, right?
Yeah.
300.
What is this, an auctioneer? You go out and have sex for $300, $400. At what point did you just be like, cool, let me just borrow some of that lube, I'll jerk myself off and give myself $100?
Well, we're getting there. So then, I swear to God.
There's a lot to this story.
There's so much.
It gets so much better.
Yeah, I'm slow big because I want everyone to know what's happening.
Yeah. We said we do 30 minutes. We're doing 4 hours now.
We're 4 hours.
Go ahead, do it.
So then I go, in my head, I'm like, all right, man. First of all, I'm el dente soft right now.
Yeah, because there's an arguing. You're talking about like money. Like this isn't sexual.
I feel like I'm getting bamboozled.
Tell me my clips are funny.
Yeah, the whole thing's terrible. And then in my head, I go, all right, Michael, don't be cheap. You're only in Amsterdam one time. This woman is very beautiful. Let's just do it.
And I feel like these are things you were saying out loud.
Probably. And then I go, all right, go ahead, swipe it. Let's just do it. Let's do the sex. Swipe, right?
Yeah.
Swipe the card.
So what?
Don't work.
The card?
Don't work. Don't work.
You got to call Chase in the corner. Yeah, that $400 transaction. That was me.
Dude.
Yeah, no, it's me. I'm trying to get a nut off. Yep, that's me.
The whole experience was a bunch of machines and cards not working.
Dude, this is how I felt when I bought my ex a purse for her birthday.
So, and then whatever, blah, blah, blah. It finally works, right? So then.
So how deep are we right now? 400?
400. Deep. 400, right?
Okay.
So we're about deep, right? And then she jerked me off, and I finally, this is the moment I finally like lean back. I'm like trying to get into it. She
jerked you off like a shadow puppet.
100%, dude. She jerked me off like how fucking, all right. So doing that, and I'm finally getting into it.
You're getting a little more chubbed?
I'm getting a little more chubbed, yeah. Now
what
I'm at like
percentage-wise?
70%. I'm like, all right, here we go.
That's good.
And then she moved, she moved the condom in a way where it kind of pinched my dick. So then I shoot up. She goes, oh, what's wrong? And I go, oh, nothing. So it's all good. I just like the condom just pinched me a little bit, right? So I'm moving. She goes, oh, you scared me. I go, oh, I'm sorry. Like I just pinched me. So I move it out of the way. I move it down, right? And then I'm completely soft. And then she's like, give me a little bit more. And then she goes, well, we only have 1 minute left. Ma'am, I'm at a -18. Oh, No.
You didn't even.
I didn't
You
even.
didn't even say the best part.
I didn't even.
didn't-
I'm not there yet.
Please, because if you don't say it, I will.
I know. So right before that, by the way, this lady is saying everything to make me not hard. She literally is doing.
Oh yeah, wasn't she like saying?
Yes, doing the fish motion, and then she goes, "Oh, are you married?" And I go, "Oh no." She goes, "Oh, do you have kids?" I go, "Oh no."
I'm in Amsterdam on a Tuesday.
She looks me in the face and goes, "Oh, you're lonely?" Sir,
Dude, this is like a tarot card reading.
sir,
Which is not wrong.
I thought this bitch was Don Rickles. Come on, say nice things to me,
Yeah.
dude. And then anyways, so soft.
Are you lonely? What did you respond to that?
I go, ha ha ha. I'm just trying to come,
Dude, everybody in the red light district is lonely. Nobody here is a happy marriage.
Correct.
Let me look out the window. None of them.
Zero.
Oh, she's kind of hot.
So
Hoft. Which translates to head.
yeah, Hoff.
That's been our air horn all weekend. Hoft.
So then she looks at me after that. She goes, "Oh, we have 1 minute."
Wasn't she like, oh, there's not much you can do in a minute?
Yeah, and then she stands up. She goes, "There's not really much you can do in a minute." And I go,
That's
I
my
go,
favorite part.
I go, hold on. So you're telling me that I've been in this room for 19 minutes?
Because it's 20 minutes. That's all
Right,
you get.
20 minutes total. Right? I go 19
is
minutes.
so long.
And she goes, yeah. And I go, I have not been in this place for 19 minutes. She goes, yeah, you have. I go, listen, I tell time for a living. I tell time for a living. I know I can feel time.
That's top 10, one of the most dumbest things I've ever said.
I can feel time.
That was like when the waiter was like, I'm autistic. You're like, me too.
I am autistic. So, but you know what I mean? I can feel time internally.
I wonder
Like,
did she think you were a clockmaker maybe?
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, dude. My last name's Grandfather. Thank you.
There you go.
Here it is.
If you're packing, do you have a grandfather cock? Kind of swings between your legs for the time.
I mean, essentially.
Not bad. But you're saying that because you know how to tell time on stage.
Correct.
You can roughly feel about how long 15 or 20 minutes
It
is.
was 12
but
minutes.
to tell somebody I tell time for a living is hilarious.
Really dumb.
You should have just
Really dumb. Really dumb. But I was furious. And then
that's so funny.
Dog.
You don't understand how funny that is.
maybe I don't.
A girl made you go soft and you I tell time for a living.
It wasn't 20 minutes.
Dude.
11, 12, max. She stands up and she goes, can't really do anything in a minute. And I sit up and I go, okay, so you're telling me that I just gave you $300.
400.
400.
Fuck, you're right.
And actually probably like
200 is mine.
450 if you translate euros
So
to dollars.
$450 for what? For you to fucking heckle me like I'm on Wildin' Out? Make me feel bad?
Yeah. Humbled you.
Humbled me? And I literally go, okay, so that's it? And she goes, yeah, time's up. And I go, but hold on. And then she goes, right, but like the card up front wasn't really working. And then you had the condom problem. And I was like, I literally go, oh, so this is my fault? And then she was like, yeah, I mean,
Dude, you guys are in a relationship. You guys love each other.
Dude,
you guys
I
already
was-
arguing.
Dude, I sat there for like 5 seconds, like trying to like hash out everything that was happening. I walked in there super nervous. She was beautiful. My card didn't work initially. Not my fault. Her fucking reader didn't work. Then she gets me in the thing, gets me hard, and then goes, what do you want? Like the whole thing was a scam. You get hard and you go, oh, do you want to come? Like,
Well, yeah, because you already bricked
bro.
up. Yeah,
Exactly.
like what are you gonna? No, I'm good for. This was enough.
Yeah, and I want to look at him like I'm not a virgin. I know what's happening here. I was fine with it. I'm all worked up again. I want to go back there and can I talk to your manager? This is the thing.
Her
also,
manager?
This is the thing. Also, dude. This is the thing. Also, I don't know what's happening in the back end of this. Of
course.
There's probably 13 massive dudes.
Probably there is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to raise my voice. I don't want to do anything. I'm like, I don't know what to do because I can't call customer service. This is not JC Penney. This is JC Pussy.
What if she's like, you get store credit? Hilarious.
I'd be fine with it.
Hilarious.
I should have asked for store credit.